Got to go in, Buzz! Got to go in!
Hello everybody, I'm Rich. I'm the director of Bunch of Amateurs and Dorking Uncovered. Usually I do updates like this for BoA Plus members, do them every Monday or so. But because we've had quite a big thing happen to us over the last couple of days and a lot of talk about it on social media, so I wanted to do a public YouTube video just to kind of explain what's going on. There's no two ways about it, we're in trouble here. The equipment that we used to shoot the show, about 80–90% of it has all been stolen. It all got robbed from my car on Friday night, Saturday morning. So usually the equipment is stored in the house, in my office, but sometimes before an away game I'll go out fairly late in the evening and put it all in the boot and hide it. Usually I'm very wary. I wait till after dark. I'll look around the street and make sure no one's watching me, because it's always in the back of my mind that someone might steal it, but the car's pretty secure. I thought it had an alarm, apparently not. And on this occasion someone must have seen me do it, because a van arrived, according to an eyewitness. A van arrived around 3:30 a.m, between 3:30 and 4 they think, and several men got out of the van and were looking around my driveway with torches. The person who saw that thought it was the police, so she went back to bed. Wasn't the police, it was several absolute scumbags who decided that they wanted all of my stuff. Now, that equipment was built up over 5 years. It cost me a lot of money, and ironically, I was talking to my wife this week saying that I think over the next month or two we should be debt-free. We should have been able to pay off all of the equipment that I've bought over the years, and the business was in pretty good shape. I mean, we don't make huge money on BoA, but we were doing well enough that I could pay myself minimum wage, and now it's all gone. It's all completely gone. Some of that stuff had, a lot of sentimental value to me, and me and Barks back in the day filming in Charwood, stuff that we got back then. Some of it's irreplaceable, and it's a few guys, a few absolute chavs, decided that it was more important that they take it and do what they want with it, and it's going to be hard to sell it. It's not easy stuff to shift. We're going to make it as hard as possible for them to shift it. We've got the serial numbers of pretty much all of it. As far as I'm concerned, this is about the future and what we do next. The police response has been abject. It's been so poor. Guildford police should be utterly ashamed of themselves. They have done literally nothing. I have done the only investigation that's been done. I've been asking neighbours. I found the one neighbour that witnessed the van. I've been asking neighbours for doorbell footage. No one's got anything, which is really frustrating. How many people could possibly have known that the equipment was in there? They came directly to my house and went straight to my car. These weren't chances. They didn't see it from the street. So it's either someone witnessing me packing the car, and we've got footage of a couple of people walking past the house, but I don't think it's them. My gut feeling is that there's 20 odd houses that overlook my car when I'm packing it. Maybe there's something else, I don't know. I have watched a lot of Columbo over the years, so maybe I've watched too much. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I don't think we're ever going to trace it. I think what matters is hoping that the insurance pays out. It's all, as far as I can tell from the fine print of the insurance, we're covered, but you never know with insurance companies, they're never keen to pay out. So we're not going to know for a few days yet how they feel about it when they're back in the office tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get a phone call with them. But yeah, we've lost so much stuff, so I'm going to show a few pictures here just in case anyone comes across this. These are our audio devices. They're all battered and not much good to most people. They're pretty old, some of these bits. This is Cam B, so that's an Atomos Ninja in a cage. 2 separate purchases. That microphone is the third thing. Panasonic GH5 is the fourth. That's in a cage. That's 5. Canon 70-200 lens is the 6th thing. That's on a Viltrox adapter. That's 7. The cable is 8. So there's 8 things in that one. Actually, there's an SSD drive on the back of that. So that's 9. 2 memory cards in there. It's 11 batteries. 1 battery, 2 battery, 3 batteries. So we're up to 14 things in that one camera, and there were 4 of them. So this all has to be reclaimed on insurance. So I'm currently scouring my emails and Amazon looking for all of the invoices to prove my purchases to the insurance company. We had 4 bench cams, I think it was. So they're all gone. 10 GoPros. So these GoPros that they were with, these little legs, they're in plastic cases, they had cables, and they had these batteries. So if anyone is offered a GoPro with a battery like that, there's a good chance it's ours. Like I say, we've got the serial numbers, so we'll know. That's what it looks like. The memory cards will have near left or near right, far left, far right, far centre, all on them. They're all marked. This is Cam A, you'll know, because it's got this wooden handle on it. Very, very happy with that wooden handle. I really liked it. Never see that again, I suspect. The purchase value is 20 odd grand, I've figured out so far. But there's the sale value for a lot of this stuff. A lot of it's battered and tatty because we use it on exterior shoots. Some of them have stickers on, by the way, JR, Cam A, whatever. So the sell-on value is nowhere near as much as the purchase value. But the sentimental value to me is immense. So it is quite an emotional thing having to deal with this, particularly my Ronin. So that's a DJI Ronin with extender arms, a Ninja, a camera, a lens, all gone. And anyone that's seen me on a shoot will know that I walk around with that thing and it's like an extra appendage for me. And it's gone. It's completely gone. But the people that have got it won't have a clue what they're doing with it. And even if they do, what, they're going to go and shoot with it? They're going to turn up at a wedding with all my stuff? It just seems so unlikely. Or start shooting their own show. It's really tough to take. So if anyone spots any of this stuff, as you see it here, if you see it on a shoot somewhere, if someone tries to sell it to you, there's the big Cine bag. I've had that for 10 years. 10 years this year. If anyone tries to sell it to you, whatever, please get in touch with us. Tell us, because I'd love to get it back. But my focus isn't on that. It's on the insurance, and that's the crux for the future of the show, because right now we have nothing to shoot with. I've got this battered old camera, which I use to check batteries in. It doesn't do anything else because it's fucked. That's the only camera I've got left. I've lost 22 cameras overnight, and it's really hard. It's really hard to think about. And I genuinely, at this point, I have no idea what is in store for the future of Bunch of Amateurs, because we have not got the funds. We've got the funds to probably build up one of those cameras, maybe 2, and a GoPro. And like I say, we used 20 cameras on a shoot, and by Saturday I could probably buy enough stuff to do 2 or 3 cameras, and 1 microphone for Mark. We won't have any of Dino's moaning or Dukes' swearing, because it's all gone. It's all gone. So at the moment we've got 4 episodes shot. This one is Avely. This is hopefully going out tomorrow if Mark approves it in time for BoA Plus members, and then it'll be out a week today, Sunday, for free. We've got 3 others to edit, and at that point we're done. It's the end of Bunch of Amateurs, unless the insurance company are willing to help. And I genuinely don't know how that's going to go. I've checked the fine print. I think we're covered, but I know insurance companies well enough to know that there's always a clause that I've missed that works in their favour. I may be being completely unfair to them. We've been massively let down by the police here, and if I get let down by the insurance company as well, fuck knows what I'll do. I think I could handle that. Positively, there's been a really good reaction on social media. We've had tons and tons of responses, supportive responses. Loads of the BoA Plus members have been just sending us money, basically, which is incredible. Some absolute scumbags, some grade A chavvy fucking have stolen all of my stuff, but I shouldn't let that overshadow the sheer scale of positive feedback that we've had on this subject. the minority are the ones that cause the most trouble, I know, but the majority have been amazing about this, apart from some MK Dons fans. I've never said anything about MK Dons, but we've been getting abuse from them and laughing at us losing our equipment. I know Mark doesn't like MK Dons, but the fuck? So, yeah, I'm probably going to pick on MK Dons on the show from now on for the next 3 episodes at least, and then go and apply for a job in a petrol station or something. Speaking of petrol stations, why haven't the police gone to the SO and asked them for the CCTV around the corner? How many white vans were out on the streets at 4 a.m? Have the police checked anywhere? Don't think so. They've said that the case is basically cold because they haven't asked anyone any questions anyway. Yeah, in terms of that response, someone has started to GoFundMe and there's money rolling in there. I feel a bit strange about it. They got in touch with me and I said I feel a bit odd about it because if the insurance pays out, we're going to be okay. I think. I don't really know. So all I'll say on that point is if you do... I mean, we're never going to turn down money because it's just going to go straight into the show. If anyone does want to donate, there is a GoFundMe. I'll put it in the description. I didn't start that, but we have had a lot of messages of people saying, why aren't you doing a GoFundMe? I want to give you some money. So I'm not going to say no, bugger off. But, you know, there's no pressure on anyone to do that. But I do really appreciate the guys who started it and the 100-odd people that have put money into it because it's... that's incredible. So tonight's episode, live as normal. I hope you can join us. We'll have a live premiere. Feel free to ask any questions on this in the live chat. It's a good episode. I know that's me saying it, but it's Hornchurch Away. I did the opening sequence much like I kind of originally envisaged doing Bunch of Amateurs, no narration. It's kind of salt of the earth documentary making, and I'm really pleased with it. And then the stuff that happens in the game, some of it is hilarious. Dino whacking his head, Mark getting into an argument with a guy. The hair thing is brilliant. There's nearly a massive punch-up at halftime. There's some really good bits in this episode. I'm so happy with it. It's going to make some amazing TikToks. So check it out tonight. That's the Hornchurch episode. I forget what I'm calling it. Horn to be Wild or something probably. Horn free, I don't know, some variation of the word horn. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for listening. Like I say, it's not really my thing to do public stuff. I prefer to stay behind the scenes. But if it in any way enables us to get any equipment back or get these absolute lazy scumbags, these cowards, fucking cowards, come and punch me in the face and steal my stuff at least. To do it in the dark, you fucking cowards. Not talking to all of you, I'm just talking on the off chance that one of those fucking cowards is listening. Apart from that, thank you so much for all of your support and for watching the show. And we'll keep going if we can. If we can't, I'll let you know. The next few days are going to be crucial. But it could be the end of BoA. Could just be a blip. That's what we're hoping. But we'll let you know as soon as we know. Thank you.
Got to go in, boys! Got to go in!